Oh, there you are, YouTube. We are going to do a one take today. Very busy with work. Been working at home since March of 2020 when I started this channel. And then now they're telling me it's time to go back in soon. So there's a lot of transition happening right now, and it's just very busy at work. So yeah, don't have time to edit tonight. So this random ranking that we are going to be doing, where I go to my movie collection behind me, pick out 3 movies at random, and then rank them from most favorite to least favorite, is going to be done in one take. So let's pick some movies. Maybe one all the way over here. That feels heavy. That feels like an awkward box. Maybe it's just an old one. What do we got here? Picking one. Whoa. It's starting to get thin back there because I have all of my movies that we've ranked already stacked up over here and in other places, and I just haven't refilled the movies, but I need to do that. And then right here. Okay. Oh, have I seen that? Yeah, have I seen that? I don't think I've seen this. I need to see this though. Total Gen Xer of a movie. Well, maybe these guys are boomers. I don't know. They're probably boomers. They're probably like the youngest boomers. Is Winona Ryder? She's probably a Gen Xer. Okay. I don't know. I feel like Ben Stiller's probably a boomer, but Ethan Hawke, he's probably a Gen X, right? I need to look up those ages. But I haven't seen this yet. I don't think. Is he a pastor in it? Or, no, that's a different movie with Edward Norton and Ben Stiller. Okay. Anyway, regardless, I can't do this one because I have not seen it. So I got to pull out a different one. Here we go. Okay. I feel like I've already done this one though. All right. Who cares? Whatever. All right. So these are the films. An Education, Starsky and Hutch, the film, and Minority Report. I think I already know how this is going to go down. Minority Report, I saw this in the theater on like a date, sort of. I mean, I think it was a date. I just was always bad at like defining what things were when I was like in high school. It was just like, hey, want to go see a movie? And I like wanted it to be a date, but I don't know if it was a date. So I probably shouldn't call it a date today, but it was like an outing to a movie with a girl that I wanted to be a date, and then I don't know if I can call it that. But anyway, this movie, when it came out, I don't even think I knew it was directed by Steven Spielberg. I mean, I was pretty young. I don't know, I was in high school. I should have known. Steven Spielberg was my favorite director. I can't say that, for sure, but regardless, I wasn't hyper aware of this movie when it came out. I knew it existed, but it wasn't like I knew everything about it. When there are other movies that come out, you're following them before they hit the theater, which was harder to do before the internet. Before the internet was the way it is today, where you know everything about a movie before you see it. But you still were somewhat aware of movies based off, magazines and TV specials and things like that. So I didn't have a lot of awareness of this movie, but I went to go see it, and on this date, and not fully knowing what to expect, probably just saw a few previews here and there, and walked away amazed. Completely amazed. I love this movie so much. I'm trying to think off the top of my head, have Spielberg and Tom Cruise collaborated? Oh yeah, War of the Worlds. Okay. I feel like they're a good pairing. They are great. I think he has something about him, like Steven Spielberg's sentimentality and his intensity is a nice contrast combo that works really well. And yeah, I really like this movie. I think it brings up some interesting thoughts about pre-crime, ideas of locking people up for thoughts, rather than actions, things like that. So great movie here. Next, what did I have? Okay. Starsky and Hutch, probably. I think that was the next one. I'm probably doing this out of order from when I showed these to you. Starsky and Hutch. This was one of my dad's favorite shows back when he was, you know, in high school, I guess. And they made a movie about it, sort of like a spoof movie, you know, not as heavily spoofed as like the Brady Bunch movie or the Beverly Hillbillies movie, but, you know, still, it's almost like a comedy. It doesn't go full spoof. It's just like a comedy version, more so of a comedy version of the show or something. But this Gran Torino right here, my first car was a Gran Torino. My dad's, I don't know if it was his first car, but his high school car, probably his first car was a Gran Torino because of this show. And so he, you know, always talked up Gran Torino when I was growing up. So, you know, I wanted to be like my dad and have my first car be a Gran Torino as well. So that was cool. Mine was pretty similar to this red, except for I would say mine was a little bit more orange and didn't have the stripe, because I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. This is a 70. I always get them mixed up. Pretty sure this is a 73 and mine was a 74, or it's the other way around. Either this is a 74 and I had a 73, or I'm completely wrong on the years fully and I just could be fully wrong. But I had the same year my dad had. We both did not have the same year as Starsky and Hutch. My dad and I had the same year, but we did not have the same year as Starsky and Hutch. But yeah, this movie's funny. I mean, to me, I don't know. I don't like watch this a lot. It was more just kind of like, this is the car me and my dad had, you know, when we were in high school. So I like the movie for that. And, you know, there are some funny scenes in it. I feel like they're like drinking coffee or something and they're accidentally doing drugs or something, and it's really funny. Is this like when Owen Wilson went full, you know, it's only natural. You know, it's only natural. I mean, I feel like he did that like in Armageddon too. Excuse me. I know he did that in Armageddon. But I feel like there's like a scene in this movie where he's just talking about things being natural, like turned up to 11. So yeah, fun little movie. And then An Education. This was like an Oscar contender for a variety of reasons. I can't remember if it was a Best Picture nominee. I feel like it was, but I could be wrong. Time has passed, and I don't remember. I remember, I think I watched it was either an interview or the commentary. Is there a commentary on this? I might have been listening to the commentary. I don't see anything about a commentary, so it may not be that. Okay, yeah, there is commentary. And what I remember most is Peter Sarsgaard. Like, there's a scene in it where he says cheers, because he's an American, and he's playing British, and he says cheers at some moment, like ad-libbed it, and I guess whatever moment it was used in isn't something British people say cheers towards, and I guess he got a lot of crap for that ad-lib, like that gave him away as an American. If you know what I'm talking about, and if you agree, and if you know about this, and the whole usage of the word cheers and the way in which he did, let me know, because I want to know if he was like being for real or if he was joking, like maybe it was normal and it wasn't a dead giveaway and he was just like making a joke or something. But I am curious about it, and I don't feel like watching this movie again to find out if it's in the commentary or looking for the interview or whatever it was. But I remember that story, and yeah, I just thought that was interesting. But you know, the memory is falling apart, and I'd like a refresher. So if you know anything about what I'm talking about, let me know. But yeah, this movie, I feel like I liked it, but I don't, you know, care about it beyond that watch that I did. I guess I watched it a couple times if I watched the commentary. I'm thirsty. Okay, so, all right. How am I going to rank these? How am I going to rank them? I guess I've already told you that I don't care for this movie so much. Oh, so to you, that one's going to go over here. Don't care about it that much. So what do I go with here? An amazing date movie? An amazing movie that I saw on what I hoped was a date? Or Starsky and Hutch, Nostalgia City, for my first car and my dad's first car. One of my dad's favorite shows from his time in high school. What do we do? Okay, An Education is third. Minority Report, Steven Spielberg, number one. Starsky and Hutch, number two. Because this movie's fine or whatever. I don't watch it, that often. It's probably been 10 years since I've seen it. Maybe a little less, 8, probably 10. I don't know, probably is 10. And then this one here, I think only gets better and better and better. Like when people, I don't know, Spielberg's made a lot of great movies, but I think this is, one of the greats, I guess. One of the greats. I think he's only made, I don't know, one bad movie. Always. I didn't really like that one very much, but it was fine. It wasn't bad. See, I can't even call it bad. What was that other one? 1941. That's interesting. It's funny that Spielberg made it, but I don't know. Always is probably my least favorite, maybe. Is that right? I don't really get into Munich that much. But I can tell it's quality, though. Anyway, all I'm trying to say is this is high quality and good and entertaining and interesting Spielberg. So this is my ranking. Minority Report is number 1. Starsky and Hutch, number 2. And An Education, number 3. There we go. Oh, we have to look for a thumbnail. What's the thumbnail? Okay, let's rearrange these so when you're looking at the thumbnail, you don't know which one I picked for a favorite. So let's do this. Okay, and then I have to look frightened or something. Or what should I do? Like Dawn of the Dead? Dawn of the Dead poster right there. I don't know. Let's just maybe right here, and I'm looking over. Big eyes. Maybe I'm up high. No, I don't like that. Right there. Oh, got some glare. We did it. And I'm leaving it in. So I hope you enjoyed that moment of finding the thumbnail. I appreciate you watching this video. It's kind of a long one, I think. I don't know, maybe they usually average out to about 12, 13, 14 minutes. If you made it to the end, thank you so much. These one takes, I'm sure, feel a little bit extra like rambling, which is what I do. And they, are a little static because I don't move the camera much. So again, thank you for watching to the end if you did. And perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.